You've been taught to work for happiness, to earn it, to deserve it, to wait for the right moment, the right person, the right circumstance. But here's a truth that will change everything. You don't have to earn joy. You were made to have it. You deserve to be happy, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. Too many people live tired, worn out, adjusting to less than what their soul was created for. They wear pain like a badge, confusion like a crown, and call survival okay. But there is a deeper life waiting, a life with purpose and peace. Happiness isn't a selfish luxury. It's your birthright when you live aligned with truth. Jesus didn't come to give you a life of stress and condemnation. He said, "The thief's purpose is to steal and kill and destroy. My purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life." That means your life was intended to be full of meaning, full of hope, full of joy that lasts beyond circumstances. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the presence of perspective. It's the ability to smile when the storm is raging because you know who holds the storm. Philippians 4:4 says, "Always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice." Not rejoice when it's easy, not rejoice when everything makes sense. Rejoice now, even when it's hard. You deserve to be happy because God placed joy inside you as fuel, not just for good days, but to carry you through mountains and valleys. That joy is not dependent on your bank account. It's not dependent on validation from others. It flows from a deep-rooted identity. Beloved, chosen, valuable. Happiness begins when you stop letting past pain define your present. You've been carrying yesterday's wounds like they still belong to today. But healing doesn't erase the memory. It restores the meaning. What once broke you can now build you. So how do you step into the happiness you deserve? First, choose it. Joy is a decision, not a donation. You don't wait for life to hand it to you. You seize it by faith. Say, "Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy." That declaration shifts your inner weather. Second, stop living for the approval of others. When your value is tied to someone else's opinion, your joy becomes fragile. You were created to carry purpose, not to perform for acceptance. Let your worth come from the one who formed you. Third, guard your mind. What you feed your thoughts, you feel. Cancel every lie that says you're not enough, you're not worthy, you don't deserve goodness. Replace it with truth. I am loved. I am chosen. Goodness and mercy follow me. Fourth, simplify. You don't need more noise to be happy. You need less distraction and more presence. Be present in relationships. Be grateful for what's working. Let your heart breathe. Fifth, invest in what builds you, not what drains you. Your time, your energy, your attention, they are currencies. Spend them where joy is multiplied. Community, contribution, rest, and purpose. Psalm 16:11 says, "You will show me the way of life, granting me the joy of your presence and the pleasures of living with you forever." True happiness is rooted in presence, God's presence, your presence, being fully alive where you are. You deserve to be happy, even if the world tells you to settle for surviving. You deserve to be happy, even if you failed before. You deserve to be happy, even if people around you are broken, bitter, or distracted. Happiness is not a denial of pain. It's the courage to walk through pain with hope, knowing that what's on the other side is better than what's behind. You deserve to be happy because the one who breathed life into you gives good gifts to his children. Don't let the enemy steal your joy with comparison, delay, guilt, or fear. He wants you distracted, defeated, and believing that contentment is unreachable. But you can rise above that. You can choose joy. You can walk in the light that refuses to be dim. So start today. Find one thing to be grateful for. Speak one affirmation of truth over your life. Do one thing that fills your soul. Read a verse, call a friend, take a walk, rest. Let joy be the soundtrack of your comeback. Romans 15:13 says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with confident hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." Overflow, not just survive, not just cope. Overflow with joy and peace. You're not broken beyond repair. You're being restored for more than just endurance. You were created to thrive, to live fully, to be happy, not temporarily, but deeply, intentionally, faithfully. Remember, happiness isn't selfish when it fuels your purpose. It's the strength that keeps you going, the light that draws others, the testimony that says, "I made it out because I chose to believe." You deserve to be happy. So live like it, walk like it, speak like it, and let your life reflect the joy that can't be bought, borrowed, or beaten. Kindly subscribe for more videos like this.